Tuesday, y'all know what time it is. This is the first episode of this year, 2023. If you woke up this year, you're already blessed. I am Uncle Earl Nem. You can find me at IG at UNK underscore EARL underscore NEM. Uncle Earl Nem. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And today we have a special guest. My man Earl is in the building. Earl,
what's up, man?
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, me and Earl gonna start this off, man. You know, we gonna have some other people coming in. Callie's on the way, Cal's on the way, but we gonna go ahead and get started right now. Because the time is now. We gonna move forward with this thing.
Already.
Real, my man. Tell me something about yourself, man. Let us know who Real is, man. What's going on with you?
Real been growing up in Kansas City since he moved here when he was 3 from Colorado. Man, Real been all across the town. Real done, worked with youth groups, community centers, worked with the health clinic, a lot of community work.
So is that kind of
community work?
Okay, cool. So is that pretty much what you do?
What I did.
What you did? Okay, cool. Colorado, how long you been in KC, man?
Since I was 3.
Since you was 3? Oh, yeah, man, yeah. You
Kansas City.
He KC. He's native up in here, man.
Already.
But so Real, what I wanted to ask is, what I wanted to start with, man, is first off, we gotta say peace and blessings to the young man's family. What's the guy's name who just got hurt in football? He got hurt at the football game. Hamlin.
DeMar Hamlin.
Yes, DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah.
I've been trying to catch up, y'all. It was unbelievable what happened to that young man. It's always tragic to see somebody get hurt in that kind of way. That was pretty detriment. They stopped the game. But what I was getting to is, man, did you witness and partake and see what Skip Bayless had to say as far as his tweet concerning the game? What do you think about that?
When I read the headline, I didn't even want to read the story because Skip is always about that round brown patty out of cow's butt.
Right.
And so for you to witness what happened to that man, and I don't know what you tweeted, but it had to be some old.
It was pretty much to just paraphrase, man. The man pretty much, the way I took it, not to go verbatim, he pretty much was speaking on what time of the what in the time of the season that it was, and crucial games, and pretty much this is too much of a crucial game to be postponed.
Calling it selfish, like what?
Yeah, kind of like at this point nobody cares about the game. Right. Nobody cares about the game. And Skip Bayless, man, listen. I'm starting out 2023 trying to watch my mouth a little bit, trying to clean it up a little bit. I'm trying not to be so apoplectic and acrimonious, but I get passionate. Uncle Earl get passionate out here. You know what I'm saying? Skip, you I know you're not watching. It's all right because this is not really for you. Even though I would say it to you, you really talk really disrespectful, not only to football players, but football players that happens to be of the culture that I am of. And Shannon really let you off the hook, man.
He really did.
The way you spoke to that man, he let you off the hook. Cause come on, Skip, come on. With what happened to that young man, him going into it, I think they said it was something with his heart.
Yeah.
He had some kind of cardiac thing that took place with him.
And it's crazy because I watched the video on that specific issue, right?
Okay.
And I forget the medical term for it, but what was taking place was like his heart was in transition. Right? And it was still pumping.
Yeah, it's still pumping.
When he got hit, the heart wasn't finished doing what it needed to do.
Okay, it was like a disruption in it.
Yeah, so when he stood up, he probably should have stayed down on the ground a little bit longer before he stood up.
That's what I was thinking when he had the reaction he had. I was saying that. What you saying is what I was saying. I think he got up too soon.
Yeah.
He got up too fast, and his body just wasn't ready.
It wasn't ready.
It wasn't ready to come together for that. He just got up too quick. And so definitely all prayers and good energy and light out to his recovery. You just hate to see something like that happen. But Skip, you.
Man, Skip, you a whole Mish babe.
Yeah, for real.
Babe.
And the thing is, and let me address this. I saw, in reading my social media, my timeline, and these are people I still respect. Everybody have their opinion, their views, cool. But I just could not believe some of the people that I saw. Something that was said like, if y'all tripping off what Skip said, then y'all kind of remedial. And I was like, what? And I really wanted to hit the brother up and be like, please expound on your view. I'm trying to respect it, but what do you mean? Like, this was okay for him to say?
Nah, because I want Skip Bayless to be in that situation. And then I want Shannon Sharp to tweet out some backers.
Right.
And then I want to see, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's a good view. See,
yeah, I want to see that.
I'm with you. See,
let Tom Brady be in that situation.
There you go. That's what I'm getting to. Let's kind of flip those,
Trent Green was in that situation. He got hit like he got smacked by a Mack truck.
Yes,
that boy laid flat.
Yes, he did. I want to say I respect the NFL regardless of Skip's, regardless of what he said. I want to commend the NFL one time. I know it's some things that, kind of is not always right, but I want to commend him for stopping that game and recognizing it's for the serious situation that it was, because that man's in critical condition, and so peace to the NFL for that, at least.
They just passed this concussion protocol. Now you're gonna have to implement some heart protocol.
Yeah, for real. That's what happens next. You got to look into some other things when it comes to that, because that was tragic. Yeah. Other than that, so I wanted to get that out the way, man. Peace to his family, peace to him. Quick recovery. Yeah. Hey, man. Mr. Calisthenics is in the building. Mr. Calisthenics is in the building.
What's up, everybody?
We here. Cal's here.
That man in the building there.
Cal's here. Yes, sir, man. Happy New Year, brother. Matter of fact, bro, I didn't even get to tell you Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year, man. It's a good time, man. We here.
Happy New Year.
We here.
Alright,
yeah, man.
We in it.
Yeah, we here, man. I ain't even get to. Matter of fact, man. Let me do my. Hey, excuse me for a minute, man. I ain't even get to hit everybody with the proper cameraman. Cameraman in the building. I ain't get to tell him Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. I ain't get to tell all the people Happy New Year, man. The brothers are still alive. Happy New Year. Knock it off. Yeah, man, it's a good time, man. Everybody didn't make it this year.
Man.
Everybody didn't make it.
Man.
So if you here, man, I know everything might not be perfect, but if you here, hey, man, we still got a chance. You hear me?
Man.
We still got a chance.
Opportunity.
Yeah, we got an opportunity, man. So how many of y'all fake working out?
Resolutions.
Hey, you know what? Hey, and so I've been saying this for the past 5 years. I'm done making resolutions, bro, on a whole nother level.
See, I'm with you.
Done with it, bro.
I'm finished with the resolution.
I'm not gonna cuss this year. Fuck all that. I'm gonna stop smoking weed. I roll that backwood, nigga.
Right. You heard me. The best I could say was, I am going to give an effort not to be so filthy about the mouth. An effort. I didn't say I was gonna stop cussing. I never said that. Cause when a girl get turned, it's gonna turn loose. I'm gonna say what I got to say.
Me, when I
you know what I'm saying?
I'm up.
It's gonna go. But I'm gonna give it
I ain't coming down.
I'm gonna give it an effort. I'm gonna give it an effort. That's all. But I'm with real. I'm done.
I'm done making
with the resolutions, man. If
it don't happen naturally.
Right. What I've been doing is I'm gonna try to keep moving in the direction and just double up. That's all, man. No new me, new year, all that. No, it's still me.
It's still me.
I'm just gonna try to make some improvements, but it's still me.
From the side, what I miss.
We just got to talking about Hamlin.
About Hamlin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's smack of the century.
Yeah, Skip Bayless tweeting out his
misbehaved mouth.
Yeah, boy, I almost, it's so ignorant. I almost thinking I'm like, does he do that on purpose?
Of course.
Like he's doing that on purpose.
It's part of his script.
I'm like, there's no way that's really how he acts. That's really what
in real life.
I'm like, do he really? I want to give him I want to try to give him. It's so stupid. I want to try to give him give him an out to be like, you know what?
This ain't you in real life.
This ain't you in real life.
Yeah, this ain't you.
You can't be this ignorant in real life.
Not in real life.
You know what I'm saying? And I know, boy.
Well, no, wait.
But he could.
You can manipulate reality,
right.
But in actuality, this ain't you.
This ain't you.
Actually, this ain't you.
This
in reality.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
right.
You can manipulate reality,
right?
Yeah, that artificial reality,
right? But that ain't no way. That's you just saying ignorant stuff like that. You worried about a game and this man getting taken out on the stretch in the ambulance,
a game
showing
you
up.
ain't never played in your life.
Oh boy, we don't even get started on that. A game you ain't never
ain't played no street football.
Ain't played a lick.
Skip Bayless do work out and all of that, though.
I don't give a...
Man, my daddy worked out. So
I got resistance bands too. I just hit them joints yesterday.
And I'm gonna tell you this, he don't work out enough to be Tom Crazy to Shannon. I know it took everything in Shannon not to be like, listen, man.
Let me like this.
He didn't want to come, he didn't want to come through like the angry, it's a lot of dynamics to this. Skip was saying, hey, boy, hey.
Pretty much.
Boy.
Get your ass, finish this game, boy.
We
ain't paying you all these millions to have a heart condition issue. Get up, boy.
You hear me? They are almost comparative to Gladiators and that Mandingo fighting where they used to get Africans together and they fight them and they fight to the death. Mm-hmm. That's how Skip came across. Like he could care less. Put another one in.
Yeah.
Keep the game going.
And we got a substitute. Like
Coliseum. Don't we got more gladiators?
No.
Throw them in there. The game's too crucial. What are you talking about, man? The man's career in life is on the line, and you want to continue a game.
But to play devil's advocate.
Okay. That's good. We should. I try to look at it objectively. I'm just giving my view from this point.
He could have worded that better,
sure.
But I feel lightweight.
Okay.
Lightweight. And I'm saying lightweight only because of how you worded it.
Okay.
But people did pay money.
Sure.
People did risk them flights and had to reroute and find other ways to get to the game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of shot the NFL is taking, but from a fan standpoint, I ain't even get to watch the whole game. I done spent buku bread, done convinced my wife, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And now,
okay.
But he could have worded that a whole lot better though. Buddy's mouth is too loose. His brain is too loose.
Right. And I'm with you on the objective part of, yes, there was some arrangements made. People paid good money to come witness an event. But what I did on the other side, I'm kind of like, all the people in that stadium, there's some racists, there's some bigots, there's some there's some abusers.
It's funny you say that, but you don't know they there because everybody rooting
exactly
on everything.
There's some things that just bring, whether they want to or not, it brings people together,
right.
Like sports events.
It's good you say that though, because when you think about it, who is he catering to when he's making those statements? We may feel a certain way, but some of them people that you're talking about that are bigots and such. May be rah-rahing the same statement that we like, man, don't say that.
But then that'll go back to my statement before. So let's put Tom Brady in Hamlin's situation and let's have all the roles reversed and see how they feel.
Yeah, I bet you would have been like this is a very tragic, we really need...
We have to come together as a people. See how the narrative changed? We got to come together as a people because Tom Brady hurt, but Hamlin hurt and Skip Bayless talking ruthless.
And at least in what I'm saying with the NFL, even though I'm glad they didn't continue because it at least showed that even over money, even over arrangements and things that people did to get there and watch the game, that there was some humanity that took place over all of that.
Right.
So it was a good showing, man. That at least that humanity took place over all of that. And, people being inconvenienced. Because let's be real, nobody's more inconvenienced than Hamlin, right?
Right.
That man,
he's still in condition.
Yeah, he's still there.
Critical or non-critical. He's still in the hospital.
Right. So you know, man, we just So to get on with the get on, man. What's up, boy? What else, man? What else?
I brought my guy here.
Yeah. What's up?
Topic that was kind of like
okay. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to that.
Back, but it was so I don't want to say polarizing, but necessary. It's happened in a few different parameters and avenues that I've seen since. Well, there was a teacher up at a school that my children attend to, and he was expelled from the school. We'll say.
Yeah, my baby go there. Yeah, well, I was saying, I know my baby. Yeah, my baby go there.
Our children go to a school where a teacher was kicked out of the school for saying inappropriate vernacular.
Right.
To a said student for reasons that.
I never got the details. You know the details on that?
Kind of why my man is here. Now, he brought the story to me, although my children go to the school. So, I'll start it and I'll let you go further. Pretty much, it's a Caucasian teacher.
Okay.
You know, the school that our children go to is kind of mixed.
Right.
More so on the side towards urban, I'll say.
Yeah, it's more urban, gotcha.
So with that being said, he's trying to assimilate to the room. So when he's hearing certain terms being used, he's under the impression it's okay for him to then now use same terms.
Or from what I heard, he was explaining to them what the word meant or where the word came from, whatever the issue is. And then the backlash happened, right?
Okay.
So prior to that one, I want to say earlier last year, I want to say like around springish.
Okay.
Before school took their little break or whatever, it happened in Kansas.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then months before that, it happened on like the East Coast or something. And so I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, like, at what point are we as a people gonna stop letting this word have so much power?
I'm with you. I'm glad you said that. I'm absolutely with you.
When he said that, I said, you know what? Tacos and Tequila podcast would probably be a space to speak on said topic.
I'm
because
absolutely with that.
This is where I'm at with it, right? 'Cause like I was telling, was it Ron?
Right.
Like I was telling him, I'm like, bro, even Superman surpassed Kryptonite. It's a doomsday to kill Superman. So if Superman can look at this little rock and why are we supposed to be? We supposed to be strong warriors and black kings and queens and gods and goddesses.
Right.
Nigger.
I was just telling somebody, I said I have gotten to the point now in the past when I was younger.
Right.
Yeah, I was triggered by it.
Right.
Now, I almost will laugh at it.
I do
I laugh because you know what? That means you're bothered. You're bothered by me, and it makes me laugh.
And even
I
worse than
smile at
that,
him.
look, so in middle school, I got in trouble, right?
Okay.
Whooped on a little white dude. I ain't even calling him white. He beige because I get on that. I get on that level.
Yeah,
he beige.
Okay, beige.
All right. Beat the little beige boy ass.
Okay.
Got sent to the office. You know what I'm saying? The beige administrator. Go get the dictionary. Look it up. What does it say? Pretty much foolish, ignorant.
Person.
Is that you? No. So why are you reacting like that?
Right.
So then I've been on my research. You know what I'm saying? Since middle school. You know, I come across NIGGARD.
Got you.
Means a selfish, mean person.
Got you.
Then you look further and you see NIGGARDLY. That's a person that's acting selfish, unpleasantly. right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not specific to any class of people. That's an in general word.
Right.
But when we got these beige folk that wanted to mock us because they know what NEGUS is.
Uh-oh, Callie's in the building. Callie's in the building, y'all. Calisha has entered the building for the first episode of 2023.
And Earl,
She in here.
I'm gonna have y'all switch.
Okay, yeah, Callie, come on in. Come on in here. Come on, get in the middle here. Yeah, that's good. Let's get some tenderness
Oh, really?
in here.
Oh, really?
Let's get some tenderness in here.
Tenderness, huh? Some tenderness.
Let's get some tenderness. All the hard legs together. You know.
Wait, is this illegal?
You got your 20. I don't know. Why would it be illegal?
You don't have your glass today, and I'm popping off the end.
Oh, I just don't have my glass today because I was running. Today was a whole day. Today was a whole day.
Where's security at? Is she
Oh,
leaving?
oh.
Can we close the door?
Yeah.
What's cracking?
Everybody,
Hi. Do I need to introduce myself? I'm not ready, but I'm getting ready on camera.
the crew's here. Everybody's here.
It can't be no more illegal.
Everybody's in the building.
What's your name?
TNT
My name is
Talk.
Real.
Real?
Yeah.
And what do you do?
As far as what?
Your crafts. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I work, got 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do little put together videos here and there.
Oh, videographer?
Not so much, but
Actually, the main point, you came right in the middle of us talking about a teacher being expelled from school for using the word, using inappropriate language. I'll alley-oop it again and allow the man to go from there.
I'm not gonna dump it one time. So, what took place a couple of months ago, I want to say November or December, was the teacher who used the N-word to students while, describing where the word came from or, asking the students why. Whatever the situation was, the word was used, right? And so we got a whole bunch of sensitive people who at some point in time claim to be strong African black warriors, kings, and goddesses and everything like that, but when this word is spoken, you fall apart. And so my whole thing was, how can we as a people run around talking about no weapon formed against me shall prosper, but yet we let this word send us into
places
some,
that
right.
we don't need to be, really.
You got people in jail right now because he beat up somebody for calling him a nigger and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, at what point are we going to stop letting this word have so much power?
Wow, thank you for bringing that up, because I swear for goodness that I don't own that word. And if white people start walking around using it, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to start swinging on
No, but here's the thing about the word, though, because
they call each other that. We call them that. I call everybody that.
Well, that's where you walked in.
And that's where you had walked in at,
You said
because
the definition of the term, and it has nothing to do with race. It's an ignorant person.
Well, yeah, originally, yeah.
So what happened with the word, it derived from niggard, Niggard, which meant a selfish, mean person. And then when you read further into it, you come across niggardly, which means a person is acting in an unpleasant manner, in a selfish manner, right?
Okay.
Right.
So then we come to the Nigger, to where it just simply means ignorant fool.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So even still, it does not say a term used to describe black people.
Okay.
Don't say that.
Right. Does not say that.
It
Doesn't
never
have
belonged to
It
us.
never did. That was
Right.
words they were calling each other prior to them coming over here. And then because the indigenous people here helped them, and then seeing the BS they was on, now all of a sudden we're niggers.
You know what? You know what? I had a theory. So, let's say they were taking people from, I think Niger means somewhat people of color or dark skinned or dark complected. So check this out. Here go my theory. My theory was, you know the what do you call them when we was in the fields and they got them on horses? They got them, you know, they got to watch
the overseer.
The overseers.
Yeah.
Do y'all understand the
slave drivers?
Yeah, the slave drivers. Those guys on the horses. Do you know that I was thinking in my mind, those beige folks, they weren't the most educated. And so they really didn't even know how to talk.
And that's where the slang came. Thank you.
So when they from Niger, and they can't say stuff right, you know that twang? I believe that it started turning into Niger. Because they don't know how to talk anyway, because they couldn't read.
Niger.
They used them to watch us because they're not the smartest of their class. And I believe that all of a sudden, since they didn't know how to pronounce Niger and Nigeria, they can't even read. You thought we was the only people in that field that couldn't read?
I'll do you one better. How about the people from Niger, because it's pronounced Niger.
Yeah, right.
Guess what they're called? Nigers.
See? And I think, really, that's where they turn it into something derogatory because they can't talk and they just start saying, get the Nigers.
Get them Nigers.
Get them Nigers out here.
So because we're an educated group, we still in power because you can't even call the people by the right name. And then you mocking the N-E-G-U-S, which means king. So we take it and give you N-I-G-G-A-S, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished.
I say nigga.
That's king shit.
Right.
My
You say
nigga.
what?
When I say nigga, I say N-E-G-U. Niggas. N-E-G-U-S.
I've never studied the
Or
word in depth.
another N-word, Niji or Nietzsche, which is indigenous people talk for brother.
And see, even when they think we wrong, we right. When they want to get done with it, even when we wrong, we right. So people, I hope you having a conversation about this, and I hope that we have brought some enlightenment to you, some new ideas to you when it comes to that word. Right. And while we want to get and I'm totally with Rail, like I said, I'm to a point where I smile at them if they try to come at me with it. Nigger, I start smiling because you're bothered. And I know who I am and I know what it means.
Right. Yeah,
but you think you doing something.
Right, they think that
you ain't doing nothing. You think you gonna make me flip out? No.
Like I was telling Ron, like, I look, what it mean? Tell me what it mean. And is that the only word you know? I mean, it's getting old.
And is that the best you got? That's the best you got? That's it?
That's all you got?
That's the best you got? Okay, cool. Now, of course.
Moving on.
Now they keep you in now they catch you in the wrong. Now anybody can be caught in a bad mood. Mm-hmm. You can be caught in a bad mood. Now it depends on now.
You nappy head nigger.
You might get your ass.
You might catch one of them.
It depends on the day. You might just get your ass whooped. And be like, I might just not have wanted to say that.
Right, I might not.
It's just like if it's terrorism and it's white supremacy and terrorism, I think we should meet that where they at. Violence for violence. Fuck that. We trying to survive. Literally pull up like back in the day, like the 1920 massacre, and try that again. What we gonna do? Sing Kumbaya? With all these 12 gauges around here, with all these little 22,
but see, the way they did
samurais. This nigga over here got a sword.
The way they did Oklahoma was right because they came by air.
Yeah, Oklahoma. They came by air first with the chemical, and then they have civilians. Basically, they armed civilians. It wasn't like just straight up military that attacked. I can't think of the name of it. It slips my brain. They keep calling it a damn race riot, but it was a massacre.
I know we might be a little bit behind. We gonna try to catch up with a few. See how you guys are looking at some of these current events taking place.
What's cracking?
As in, they charged that boy, Tory Lanez, with all 3
Yep.
counts.
They sure did.
All 3 of them.
You really want to know how I feel?
3 of them.
Sure did.
What do y'all think about
that? Was a
that?
messy case.
What do y'all think? Like, seriously.
Even
Seriously.
with her pleading the fifth, he
No,
still
no,
ended up
no,
charged.
no,
So we
no.
didn't even get the whole truth.
You got one person saying I didn't shoot nobody. You got one person saying I'm shot. Then you got the other third main character say I plead the fifth.
And then you got a
She
witness
got-
who said, I seen the female shoot.
Yeah, it did, you know.
And then the female, the one who supposedly
Sure,
shot
sure.
Megan, has bruises all up and down her legs in these photos. So there was a fight.
There was a fight that ensued.
So
Allegedly a fight.
Here's my confusion is
So-
how, listen, like I don't know these people.
We don't know.
I'm just
We don't
saying
know
that
these people.
I don't even know what happened. For real. Nobody knows what happened except for somebody got shot.
somebody got shot.
Yeah.
And somebody was shooting. Okay? Here's my thing. I thought the burden was on the state. I thought you had to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt
Yeah.
that you are guilty. How they charged that man with all 3 is crazy.
I'm
not taking nobody's side. I'm just looking at that. I'm looking at the process and what it's supposed to be. I just don't see how they.
Well, his daddy did tell him he made a little announcement on why Rockefeller should have had somebody stop him from saying whatever he said in like a press conference.
Yeah.
So technically, basically, how the situation could have went is that they got lawyered up, all the females and stuff like that, and then him himself, he was put in a situation where he like, all right, I ain't got no lawyer that is gonna actually help me. Like Rockefeller been helping the black people, so he got a lawyer that basically was like, all right, look, sign these papers, put your signature on this, do that, and then
Rockefeller artists.
huh?
No, and see, that was the issue. And see, that's what I wanted to speak on.
That's
That's what I wanted to
we
speak on.
going to a whole nother thing
It could
now.
have potentially been both Rockefeller artists. Megan is, he's not.
Right. And so the whole issue from Dad was,
They railroaded
you mad because my son is independent and he didn't want to sign with you, Jay-Z. You mad? Like,
They railroaded him.
Well, I mean,
where in the world
where
are
she getting her
you?
lawyers from?
From Rock Nation?
It just, I
Okay.
just, you know.
But see,
Is it really that?
all I'm saying is if you shoot somebody, you go to jail.
Yeah.
Fine. I don't have no
No.
problem with that.
Did he
Well,
shoot?
All I'm saying is
yeah.
But
we
it's
don't
like
know
how you said he didn't shoot her,
in the court
Did he
proceedings
Did he
did
shoot
not
her? Yeah.
it didn't make me say he shot her.
Here's what
That's
I
all
saw.
I'm saying.
Here's what I saw,
Oh,
right?
you didn't see the evidence.
So
It just wasn't enough laid out in court for me to be like, let me charge you.
they,
You know, if I'm,
Oh,
if
yeah,
I'm, if
he
I'm on
did
the
that
jury,
shit.
I couldn't have went in that room. What is it, 12? I couldn't have went in that room. I would have went to one guy that said, I'm not going to be able to put out this guilty plea, so we going to be here again. I can't do it. I haven't been showed enough. I'm sorry, I haven't been shown enough. And here's what's crazy. It was 2 black guys on the jury.
Man, don't go
How
to
they
court.
brought him in, how they were able to say, yeah, guilty. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I'm about to share it with you. So here's the scenario I'm gonna run with, and I heard somebody else run with this scenario, and it kind of made sense, right?
Okay.
So they was all at Kylie's house, you know what I'm saying? And Megan being from the hood, she drunk, she gonna show out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She doing too much. Kylie asked her to leave, so they leave, right?
Gotcha.
Now, it comes out that Kelsey had slept with Tory behind Megan back while Megan was sick, and Megan
I thought it was the other way around.
However it went
Yeah,
down,
but you're right. I think
however it went down.
He had slept, Megan slept with him behind
Yeah.
Kelsey back while Kelsey
And
was
so,
sick.
in my head, I'm thinking you sleeping Megan, sleeping with Tory, trying to convince him to sign on the Rock Nation. And then here go my homegirl, but we gonna act like you slept with her behind my back type. Whatever, okay.
Okay.
So, we all in the car. Tory, driver, 2 girls. Megan is supposedly in the back seat, or in the front seat at the time. She's in the front. Girls is arguing. Megan feel like cause she the big star, I ain't gotta take this, let me out. She get out the car, they in Cali. You in the middle of wherever the hell y'all are in California. You talking about getting out the car. She gets out the car, words are exchanged, she gets back in the car. Argument again in the car.
Okay.
This time Kelsey's like, stop the car, let me out the car. So the friend, the Kelsey chick, she gets out the car.
Gotcha.
Megan already know how Kelsey get down.
Okay.
Megan's in the front seat. She got the thing under the seat. Megan hop out like she about that living situation and shot herself.
That's my other question. Did they ever identify whose gun it was?
Here's something else. So I'm watching. I'm listening to some transcripts, right?
Okay.
Now, I forget, defense prosecutor, whoever it was, they asked a little ballistics expert about GSR.
Okay.
And she's getting ready to read the statistics on who had the most GSR on them.
Right.
Before she can even get to that, another question was asked. Why? Why we can't know about this GSR? Because that's important. So then, all of a sudden, now we get a phone call from Tory. I'm sorry, I did. Like, it don't make sense. It's not making sense.
It's just, and my point is, it doesn't add up enough
20
to
years?
charge a guy with 20 years and deportation.
But here's where it would add up.
Damn.
But here's where it would add up at, because Jigaboo is what I'm gonna call him.
Okay.
Has been known to be real grimy on this industry tip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And had Tupac still been alive, it probably wouldn't be no Jay-Z Puff. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? So because he gone and
He's a Pac fan.
they still here. And that's beside the point. At the end of the day, bro,
I can respect
what Jigaboo doing in the industry is foul. Cause this man don't want to sign with you. You got a whole federal agent on your
Tory
team.
Lanez ain't blowing like that. He ain't got them kind of pipes.
He don't have to.
He
don't have to. What Tory got is his own. He own his stuff. Everybody else got to answer to Jay-Z.
And I'm not gonna lie.
Why do I need to answer
a lot
to
of
Jay-Z?
them don't like that.
Tory
They don't like
in
that.
the hour on the NFT.
They don't. Yeah, he
In an hour.
Yes, he did.
I don't need to
This
sign
is what
to
I'm
Jay-Z.
saying. I'm also saying this on the street side of things. I mean, at first, before that, I was just like, hey man, we all gotta recognize that Tory must be doing something right. He knocking off stallions and they friends. And then I heard they friends. Let me get this from the street level. I want to get y'all too into it. I look back like, wait a minute, nobody's recognizing it, saying, hey, Tory, he got some game on him.
I didn't know about that.
Because I heard.
With the black ice.
Because the rumor was he was working on Jenner.
Yeah.
Everybody got mad.
With the
Yeah.
black ice.
Because Tory was like, hey, done did that. I'm looking at the billionaire.
Right.
And everybody got upset.
Right.
So let's be real. Tory got, I don't know what he's doing, but I like to talk to the young man just to be like, hey man, what you mean?
He
You
coming
know,
down
how
here
you
with that
move?
Canadian
Who you talking
gang,
to?
that Canadian song.
That Canadian song.
What
That
NFT was it?
Canadian
His
song.
music or some artwork or what?
No, he dropped this album as an NFT.
NFT. Oh yeah, that was pretty smart.
It went
For
stupid.
$1.
It went stupid.
For $1, and he made $1 million in an hour.
They don't like, and really, if you
That
talking
was
about that money in that business, they don't like. It's not far
They don't
fetched. They don't
like
like that.
innovative-
They don't like that. They don't
Innovative
like
money
that.
making without labels.
Yeah, they don't like
They don't
that.
like
They not
being
getting the
independent.
piece like
Right.
the mob. Like
Yeah, you can't be making money like that.
So is that why Kanye got upset? Maybe he could have spoke about those particular individuals that you were
No,
talking
Kanye
about.
did right. Kanye
But
did
he
exactly
did-
what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to call them people out the way he called them people out. Because how long have we been saying, how many of our people got the platform and they don't use the platform how they should use it? Well, here's Kanye using the platform how it should be used. He called them out.
And I see, and you know how I see Kanye.
But was it offensive?
I don't give a to who. Fuck if it was offensive. You goofy ass. Look,
But you caught yourself
because Kanye did what he was supposed to
to
do.
not say that word. This is anti-Semitic.
Jewish Jew, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Fucking Jew baby ass bitches. At the end of see, that's what I say when I go up. It's gonna be 3 weeks before I come down, so I don't want to go up.
You know,
Kanye did what he was supposed to do. Tupac said what he was supposed to say. Prince did what he was supposed to do. Michael Jackson did what he was supposed to do. Sam Cooke did what he was supposed to do.
And I'm glad you brought up.
Young Dolph did what he was supposed to do.
Yes.
I'm glad you brought up Mike. All those people, but I'm glad you brought up Mike talking about this because I feel like Ye, as well as Mike, I call it a necessary evil. This is why I say this. Part of the reason why these guys know so much about it is because they was part of it. I'm not gonna say Ye knows about it because he was a part of it. But just like Mike, Ye was like, oh no. I'm not with this no more.
And then
whatever.
I feel
I'm
like,
telling.
Look, when he went ahead and said his mama was sacrificed, something went off in my head and said, you know what? And it's gonna sound weird as hell, but what if him, because his mama was in the industry,
right?
And she already know to get down. So what if allegedly, supposedly, maybe a deal was made between mom and son that, hey son, when you know what I'm saying, if you really trying to go ahead and sacrifice me, once you get to the end, you expose all of that, son. Expose it all, son.
Who knows the conversation that they had?
Who knows?
I mean, because that means they did the same thing with Takeoff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just
That
little boys wasn't just making bullshit.
I know
they wasn't.
I know we talked about the word, but I'm not gonna lie. I see what you're saying because it's possible. They move very methodically, but that seemed like that was some nigga shit.
That's different, right?
It was set up to look like some nigga shit.
And that's possible too.
But when
that's possible too.
They shouldn't be there.
That's very possible.
But see,
there's no. I'm with Cal. There's no way they should have been there.
Not like that.
There's no way they should have been there.
Not in no bowling alley.
No way they should have been
They
there.
got enough paper for niggas to be standing in front of.
We could have been at the mansion,
I hate to
homie.
say it like that, but literally enough paper for motherfuckers to be like, how much you gonna pay me? All right, I'll literally be your stand-in.
That's a true thing. I want people to stop, and we bad for doing this.
What?
You don't have to. It's not acting. I know what acting funny is. I promise you, if one of my homeboys became 3-time billionaire tomorrow, I'll be like, bro, you can't come around the same places no more.
Right.
And it's okay.
Right.
You can't do that. You're different. You can't do it.
Okay.
You gotta move different. And we gotta quit charging our people with saying, oh, you acting. No, I can't come around there. I don't want you
I'm
to.
I'm valuable.
You're real valuable.
You can't see
come
me.
around there. It's just
But you gotta move different. Yeah, you gotta move a certain way.
You can't just
You gotta move a certain way. Yeah, you just can't be like, man, you can't. Because I'll be the first person like, man, why you in there? Why you in there by yourself, just moving around like you don't have this ain't about you being better. Yeah, your car's better than mine, but dude, they know how much you worth.
Right.
Why are you in spaces you shouldn't be?
Now, I don't know anything about
That's
this,
crazy.
but we have comments. Shout out to Bonafide G Weddington, one of our black-owned businesses. He's a chef of ridiculously good.
G got that fire, y'all. Bonafide got that fire. I'm telling you, hey, Bonafide got that. Listen, y'all, for real.
Where you cook at?
Listen, this dude, every once in a while, Bonafide he'll pick a day or something when he cooks, and he'll be like, I'm doing deliveries. If I catch it, I'm like G, and G will pull up. Deliciousness, ridiculousness.
Thank you for tuning in. But he said they did look at Quavo and Diddy, so I guess Quavo was with Diddy now. Maybe he's hanging around him more. I ain't been paying attention. It's hard to keep up with all these news, what's going on. We may not know, but if they tight now,
well, they been tight. They got a song where in the verse Quavo talking about he got a mansion next door to Diddy.
Yeah, but he mentions Diddy a few times in his lyrics.
Why does it seem like when people
Why does
people
Diddy
that
seem
orbit
shady?
around Diddy, they die.
Shady?
That's why.
Why does Diddy? Why is?
Are
we doing it again?
Let me answer the question because
accusing our people of.
No, it ain't accusing.
dirty.
It's calling it out how it
what
is.
color y'all?
Ain't no way in hell Biggie gone, and then you told on yourself in the movie.
Okay,
You told on yourself in the movie, Honeycomb Sean. You told on yourself in the movie.
This is now back to Jay-Z though. There's a song I just listened to, and it was my mentor, and I really, really liked it. I know I downloaded it, and it's with Nipsey Hussle. Jay-Z's on it. And he's talking so prophetic. I mean, he seems like he's talking like he's on our side, talking about what they did and what the plight against Black America and all the bad
Nigga, you
shit.
part of the plight.
So how is what I'm saying? Yeah, that's an oxymoron.
You and your
How
goofy
is
looking
he
wife is part of the plight,
what
bro.
the hell is going on?
You know, you've heard of a double-tongued snake before,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, damn.
You for your people, but then
It's like a
I
Trojan
mean, that
horse
was like an
almost.
amazing.
Cause I think I think the dude, me personally, just lyrically, musically, I think the dude's dope. But as far as he moves in his personal life and business, I don't know.
it's the shady deal.
I don't know.
You got a whole
You're
federal.
leading too far to get to Jay-Z. In the Tory Lanez and Megan situation, how do we get to Jay-Z?
We're talking
Well,
about
because his father stood up in front of the courthouse
Yeah,
and was going off.
Oh, his father.
Because it don't make sense that my son
Tory's
is getting
father
20
snapped.
years
He
for
snapped.
allegedly shooting
I agree
somebody in the
with that,
foot.
But
So
is Rockefeller, not Rockefeller, but is Rock Nation solely ran by Jay-Z?
that's
it's
his
a
shit, ain't
team.
it?
It's his shit. It's his shit.
It's his namesake, so to speak.
It's his team.
But that don't necessarily
And
mean
isn't-
that he's the one making all of the decisions.
Rihanna on
I'm sure
Rock
decisions
Nation,
come by
that's
his-
what she's on.
I'm sure you get the messages. I'm sure you get the, hey, Tory ain't trying to sign. Tory don't want to sign. What you want to do with
But
it?
Yeah, I guess you got a
what
point
pipes
there.
do this
You know what
boy
I'm
got?
saying?
Is he
It's
really
like-
good? Am I sleep on Tory?
It's not the fact that he's that good. He's that
I like
creative.
that one
I-
song.
that's what it is.
You gotta
Tory-
you gotta go back
Tory's
to his very
creative.
first project.
Tory's creative.
Yeah.
It's effective.
He's creative.
It's being
He's a
effective and how you do it.
Right.
It's one of the reasons why shouts to Will,
'Cause
why they don't show Rich.
I'm not gonna front.
Because he do what
Tory, I actually have a favorite song from Tory. Actually, and for me, I don't know. I haven't heard all his music, but this one song he called "Most High." It just go for me. It just go hard.
Okay.
It
I'm
just
gonna
go
listen
hard.
to
His whole first project.
It just go hard.
His
So
very
he
first
has.
project.
He's creatively talented. He don't have to have the best pipes.
Yeah.
He's creatively talented.
So
Right.
this man don't deserve no 20 years, especially for something he did not do.
Man.
And I'm not for a man going to
you-
jail.
Like I said,
I'm not
if
for
you-
anybody.
like
going
I
to
said,
jail.
if
you
it,
agree he didn't do it.
I wasn't there.
I don't know. Like I said, if you shoot somebody, go to jail.
The other chick had bruises all on her
But
face.
like
I'm
I
on
said,
Instagram,
I don't.
damn, her
They had
legs
to
is
convince
beat
me
up
that
like
man
she
shot him.
And then here's what even more stood
like,
out
bitch, you was
to
on
me
some concrete.
is how the friend got immunity, right? The friend got immunity.
Okay, let's
She
speak
got
to that.
immunity.
Let's speak to
Wow.
that.
Like
Let's speak to that.
what
For what?
took
though?
place for you to have immunity?
Okay, whatever it was, whatever she was gonna say was gonna criminalize herself.
See, because she pleads the fifth.
That's why she
People,
pleads the
y'all
fifth.
know how the fifth works.
I'm not gonna tell on myself.
The fifth, not to self-incriminate.
Self-
You can incriminate everybody
Everybody else but me.
But if you ain't do nothing wrong,
Why are you?
if you didn't do anything criminal,
Why
why are you pleading the fifth?
Why you
It's-
got
it's-
immunity?
Why and why are you
Because
asking for immunity?
When she
From
told
what?
her first story,
From
they
what?
reminded her, they was like,
Yeah.
you do realize you have immunity and da 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 da. And she was like, yeah, I know. And then she continued to tell her first story, only to come back and tell a whole separate story. Only to find out now this man serving 20 years for a foot shot. You shot me in my pinky toe. Now you gotta do 20 years.
Here's my thing.
Wasn't it a bullet fragment?
I know
Not
being
the actual
being illegal is illegal, but
Yes.
it's like
Supposedly.
I mean,
What?
everything's okay. Like even if I was Megan, I would have been like, wait, y'all, I can still twerk.
The next
Feel
night
bad.
twerking.
Y'all not about to get. Listen, I might be mad at the man,
She don't-
but y'all not about to get this
A woman
man no
scored.
20 years.
A woman
Yeah, I
scored,
wouldn't
my
have
guy.
Over my
never-
foot getting hit.
Yeah.
Woman scored.
But it was girls. It was the other chick's dude first,
Oh.
right? I thought. Who
It
was
ain't
with
nothing
him
like
first,
it.
Megan or the
Somebody
other
wanted him to
chick?
get
Who
40.
had him first?
At the end of the day,
I believe the story went.
Megan
pressed
had him.
charges.
I
She
believe.
pressed charges,
No,
Earl.
I
You know she probably
believe.
would've
I
been 40.
believe that the way I understood is that he was messing with Kelsey
First.
First.
Not
first.
her.
Okay.
Kelsey got sick.
And
Kelsey got
then
sick.
Megan felt like because she's the big star.
Yeah, she
Ain't
should
that
have.
Megan's homegirl?
But
Kelsey's
that used to be her
Megan's
best
homegirl.
friend. But they said, like I said, they
So why
say.
is Tory messing
they
with
say-
her and not Megan?
I mean, maybe that was the first
No,
one.
I'm
Busted.
Wait, ask your question again. Ask your question
Why is
again.
Tory messing with Kelsey and not Megan?
Because Megan hooked Kelsey up with
I
Tory.
don't know.
The story went that Megan hooked them up.
Why would Tory...
And then when Kelsey got sick, Megan came creeping. You know how scandalous bitches is? What the fuck are you talking about? You know how scandalous bitches is. Yeah, girl, I'ma hook you up.
And they said rumor is as friends throughout their life that Megan had a habit of doing that
Habit
anyway.
of doing that.
Of doing it to her friends.
Yes.
Her friends
Dude.
do.
Yes.
You can't find a wiener nowhere else.
No, because your hot girl
Hey,
summer is fake.
You be surprised. Some females, boy, they
Not even that. Megan got a whole dude.
Pretty.
Megan got
So
a
she had party
whole
while
dude.
she was doing this. Was that party dude or
content.
another dude?
She's
Before
really
party.
I don't know what dude she with, but she got a whole dude.
With the baby smash too.
The baby smash. And then rap.
on the podcast like he just
Okay,
kept his mouth
so-
shut to those situations.
Yeah, you ain't
And-
supposed
The
to.
whole time Megan got a dude.
and this is what I got to say about this. Okay, now let me say first, what a grown woman does is hurt.
It is.
But let me say this too. You can't make that kind of music and then be crying about how you feel back as your business out. No, you walk that
Oh, yeah,
walk.
yeah, you can't do
You
that.
walk that
That's
walk,
my
sister.
whole issue.
You
How
talking that I busting this and I busting that and I do it to him and but when we find out that's what you do, why you
Can't
so
do
hurt
that,
that your
lady.
business is out there?
When Gail King
You supposed to be
asked her-
like, yeah, I knocked him off and because that's what your
Stand
music
on
say.
it.
That only
That's what your
Stand
music
on
say.
that only applies
it.
to male rappers.
Nah. Oh, okay.
That's that.
And see,
That's all I'm
that's
saying.
double standard in the
That's all I'm
game.
saying. You gotta stand on that.
Who's
Nope.
writing the
You
lyrics?
gotta stand on
Who's
that.
writing the lyrics?
Men.
Well, it might be males and females writing ghostwriting these songs.
Nah, Biggie was writing Kim's lyrics.
It's pretty
Okay, come
well
on,
spoken.
dude.
in this
Okay, let me.
music.
Okay, real quick.
There are plenty
No,
of female poets and male poets.
Poets
Rap
and-
is poetry, rhythm and poetry.
It is, but when you
R&B,
don't have the
right?
when you don't have the necessary elements that came with hip hop, then what you supposedly supposed to be rapping about don't mean nothing, Megan, because you was supposed to be having hot girl summer for life. Your shit done turned into cold
she
girl
was
winter.
claiming pimping. All I'm saying, when they find out you pimping, don't act like you want to be virtuous.
You Tina Snow.
Why y'all talking about my
Tina
business?
Snow.
Why y'all talking about my business now?
Right.
She crying. I'm gonna come hurt myself.
Wait, so
So
that's-
you supposed to be a
I
pimp.
didn't watch the interview, so she really played that
That's what
role.
I'm saying. That Gail
Like,
interview.
oh my God, clutch my pearls. They
She
know
gonna
my
tell
business.
Gail answer straight out. You and Tory whoopty whoop?
No.
Got in court? Yeah.
Callie, you didn't see that
Why you
interview,
lying?
all right?
No, because I really be minding my business. So I
Her
don't.
silly ass gonna go. One, I don't even see why she went on Gail King anyway.
Yeah,
It was to put up
so
that-
whack.
Her lawyer should have been like, don't
I
you
seen
go
the
on
clip
there.
of her crying, and I decided not to watch
No,
it.
it's not her lawyer. It's Rock Nation's lawyer.
Well, they should have told her.
No, they told
don't
her
you
to go up
on
there.
Gail King.
No, we got to build you up to look like the victim. Go.
But now she look like a liar.
Because she don't know how to be a
Nobody wanna
victim,
be
dumb
like
That
ass
that.
shit,
bitch.
that shit comes out, that discovery, when you go to court, that
Yeah,
discovery
that paperwork
reveals
jump.
a lot of things.
Yeah, that
That's the thing
paperwork
about-
jump.
Okay, real quick, another current event.
What's up?
It's gonna snitch.
All day, every day.
Civilian, man.
Now he.
He's a civilian.
Mr. Gunner, are you aware or did you have knowledge that YSL was a gang? Yes, ma'am.
That's where he messed up.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you say he was part of said gang?
Yes, ma'am.
No, did he?
Yes, ma'am.
I think,
Yes, ma'am.
I think the way I heard it, the way I'm hearing it, and the way I received it when I was listening to him, is that okay? Is YSL a label? Yes, ma'am. What they was waiting on is when he said, pretty much, he recognized YSL as a gang also. That's where we messed up. That's what they needed. Oh, they are a gang. Yes, ma'am. That's where it went haywire.
Yup.
That's where it went
When y'all
haywire.
have time to read these newspapers?
I ain't.
You gotta find time to read,
Y'all have time to
Callie.
read these newspapers.
I be at work reading, I be at home reading, watch
I
the
just be looking-
video,
I guess I just be
news.
looking at pictures and shit, just be scrolling.
But you
Get
know,
a clip here and there. It's time to go.
No, y'all got 9 minutes, and make sure y'all shout out James McGee and Doughnut and Donuts.
Shout out to James McGee, and you just did it.
Shout out to James McGee and Donuts and Donuts. KC.
Donuts and Donuts.
Oh,
KC.
he added another donut to it. It's not just Donuts KC. It's Donuts and Donuts.
Oh, it's for okay.
I thought the YouTube channel was changed.
Cali, as far as what's the water you bring up here? Nyla Boo. So listen, y'all, this happened. Real talk. Just I walk into the on Cleveland, down from Mount Zion, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, in the 30s. Go down to that liquor store, walk in there, and I've never met him. Dude has on his mask, got dreads, and he said, I'm just in there just picking up some stuff. He like, Uncle Earl. I was like, who in the? He said, man, we got it. In the liquor store, he was like, we got a celebrity. He said, man, TNT Talk, man, this is the baddest. He said, man, thank you for advertising Baby Girls Water on y'all thing. Man, some of the sales went up. Hey, man, I'm gonna sponsor a bottle of tequila for y'all for one of y'all shows, man. I went back there and bought some water. I was like, where the water at? Went back there, but I'm just saying, y'all, promoting each other really does work, y'all. Promoting each other really does work. It really does work. Yeah. He's like, my baby, you support my Baby Girls Water, and y'all advertising it. He was like, nah, he was turned. Yeah, he was turned. Hey, he was turned up. He was turned up.
What's his name?
Black man.
That's his name?
He real chocolate top.
Got long dreads. He got long dreads.
Shouts to Black man.
Yes, Black man.
Yeah, man. Hey, if y'all can, man. Matter of fact, y'all go see him, man. He worked down there at the liquor store on 30.
Cleveland, right?
Cleveland, yeah, the Cleveland liquor store. That's what I'm talking about. Down the street from, the one with the hot pickles. He's down there, man. Go down there and support Nyla Boo Water. KC Homegrown.
Oh, yeah, maybe it is called Blue Valley. I don't know the name.
It might be Blue Valley.
Cleveland Street?
Cleveland. It's Cleveland liquor
Street, liquor store or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all.
The Corvette on 35th.
Yeah, the Corvette, that's always
okay, on 35th.
Yeah, 35th. So that is 35th. Yeah, 35th.
Right down the street.
Yeah, y'all go down there and buy some water, man. Go get water.
I got a special shout out I gotta say too. Shouts to C-Dub. You just dropped You Gonna Die Broke.
C-Dub.
Go stream it on all streaming platforms and start with track 13 called The Young Spender. I produced it.
That's what's up.
My name is Calisha
Shout
Monique.
out to Mr. Calisthenics.
Thank you for our special.
Rel was in the building today with TNT Talk. Calisthenics was in the building.
With the beats.
With the beats.
Yes, I was at home wiping booties and brushing teeth. I was late.
real quick, it's coming up.
My kids.
Remember I mentioned it, y'all. Real quick, coming up.
Yes.
This Saturday.
Clean kids up.
This Saturday for brunch. It's gonna start at 12. I'm gonna be a part of the Quez and Friends live show down at Soiree. Men, I'm telling you again, you know women love a brunch, women love mimosas. It be like 8 to 1 in there, okay? Y'all need to just come on down Saturday. I'm telling you.
I had a whole conversation about Soiree and the vibe and all of that, and the show. So you own the show on Saturdays?
Yeah, on every first Saturday, boy Quez made me co-host. He made me a guest host of his of the season, this running season.
You gotta get this on there, man. You gotta get
right. Real, hey Quiz. I don't know if you're looking at the show, hey man.
And
hey man,
you gotta be in
we gonna make TNT gonna make it. Hey, yeah, we want to make an appearance. Also, Quiz, we gotta get you on TNT Talk.
I talked to.
We gotta get you. We should have had you this so you can along with the boy Rel, man. We should have had you on here, but we gonna get you on here, man, so we can go ahead and talk. You can tell the full. You can tell about the Quez and Friends show that you had put together because you've been doing this for a while, and that way you come on the show and talk about it. But yeah, man, we gonna need to be on there, man.
Tacos and Tequila Talk, baby.
It's Donuts KC on YouTube. Please see
That's what I'm trying to catch up.
Now, I don't know if he changed it. I'm not sure if he has changed it. We talked about it, but if not, iQuizKC at YouTube.com. Donuts KC YouTube. Please like and subscribe. We also have a Facebook page, Tacos and Tequila Talk Podcast. That's
Love
it.
Stream the
Time
show.
to go.
It's about to
Stream
be
the
on
show, y'all. Share,
podcast
peace,
platforms,
salute,
too. Hold up.
stay warm.
Hold your horses. I got some work.
Calvin, you hear what Calvin said, y'all?
Mr. Calisthenics. Peace out.
Peace.
Rello.
Y'all be good.
Out the building.
Enjoy them tacos.